main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Now here's Paul. Takes the three. Jokic grabs the board. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Brown. Jokic with it. Shoots over Paul. And the basket by Jokic.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume. Well, when the three ball is falling for Castle, he is extremely difficult to defend.
Outside Porter, beyond the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Paul. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It'll go on Michael Porter. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Grant, the Denver Nuggets have been on quite the run here in this window of time.
Yeah, B.A., it's all working for Denver in recent years. This is a well-constructed team that they play as a unit, and it makes it so difficult to try to get the best of them.
Count that one. Castle's got 5 points.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Vassell. Here's Watson. No good on the triple. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Castle. Outside Paul. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Here's Porter. On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. They've got Peyton Watson, Russell Westbrook out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zeke Naji, and it's Šarić in at the center position. Here's Sohan. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
Here's Westbrook. Up top, Porter. Here's Naji. And a miss there on the triple.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Nuggets trail by 8. Porter looks it over. Pass to Westbrook. To the paint. And then Porter with the dunk.
Boy, the size, the vertical, the explosiveness. Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Wesley, the pass to Johnson. Counted from distance. Johnson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 9. Pass to Šarić. Tipped away. It's stolen by Johnson. On the break. Shoots from the line. Watson with the rebound. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
Denver shooting their first free throws of the game now.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just one or two guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
That free throw misses.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Outside Paul. Pass to Castle. Over Porter. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. So we conclude the first half. San Antonio on top. Up 9. Know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
At forward, we'll see Vassell slot in next to Barnes. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt, and it's Biyombo in at the center position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Really hard to move Jokic off the blocks. He's tough down there.
Spurs lead by 7. With lots of prime seasons ahead of him, Clark, Nikola Jokic already has multiple MVPs and a championship.
It is an incredible resume already, that's for sure, B.A. I think he's got a chance to get into that top 10, maybe top 5 all-time conversation. But he's special, and what a joy to watch. Never seems to be overexerting himself, but he's making impact at both ends of the floor. He's extremely special as a basketball player.
That's good from Paul.
If you're a head coach, you love having a guy like Chris Paul around. He's a coach on the floor for you and helps keep everyone accountable.
Paul hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Denver Nuggets are building for the long haul. Their philosophy has been to draft polished prospects and then develop them into contributors. They look for 4 qualities: basketball IQ, character, positional size, and the absence of skill deficiencies. Brian, the track record has been strong.
It really has. Thanks, Allie. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Man, was there a guy more fit to run that 2023 team than Murray?
I don't think so, Brian. I mean, think about what Murray did after coming on.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Vassell outside. There's a screen by Biyombo. The three ball. Vassell can't get it to go. Nuggets trail by 6. Murray for 3. Hauled in by Paul.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Biyombo passes to Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Pass to Porter. And here's Murray. Back to Porter. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. Porter's got 8.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Nuggets trail by 3. Pass to Brown. Here's Gordon. On the wing, Murray. He's guarded by Paul. And he comes up with a bucket.
You know, when Murray finishes like this, guys, it shows you how aggressive his mindset is in attacking the defense.
San Antonio has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Castle. And he gets that one. And the Spurs lead by 3.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Now here's Murray. Out to the right wing. Here's Jokic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Biyombo.
And that's a nice job by Jokic getting fouled in the act, and we know he's going to cash in most times.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch pails with them, too. Done some great work down inside.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
And Jokic drops them both.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Castle misses. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Murray. Now here's Gordon to take the lead. They get it back.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so it's Michael Malone here calling timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. .40 seconds left in the fourth. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Castle. Yes!
Yeah, this kid Castle loves having the ball in these spots. He wants to be the guy to hit the big one. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Seven-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Murray against Paul. Down low. Releases. It falls! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings them within one. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
San Antonio with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
Pass to Jokic for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
The deep 3 from Murray. No good. So we see the Spurs get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Stephon Castle.